Health unions in Kenya have faulted the Council of Governors for allegedly derailing the process of issuance of appointment letters to over 7,000 UHC staff whose contracts were changed to permanent and pensionable terms. Speaking in Nairobi during a peaceful protest to demand for the letters, the UHC staff, alongside other health unions in Kenya, also decried that about 20 county governments were also yet to sign their collective bargaining agreement, further leaving their members' human resource demands unaddressed.
We are here doing the intent of our national industrial action that is involving the clinical officers, involving the public health, involving the lab guys, biomedical. We are more than almost around 15 cadres across the country. These are the cadres that are being affected by the matter of universal health coverage. And as you've heard, our colleagues, they have been providing these essential services to this country, which started during the time of COVID. And they are now doing the 6th year. And every year, the national government and the county government, they have always been under the discussion that they want to transition our colleagues to permanent and pensionable term. First thing, we want also to appreciate that the Ministry of Health, under the confusion that we have been able to witness, that is after the Public Service Commission gave a directive that the payroll for our colleagues who have been working under universal health coverage to be transitioned to the counties. Then the county government wrote a letter opposing the same. But we appreciate that Honorable Duale showed leadership, and during this month, the payslip that have just been released, he has been able to at least honor his promise. That is by having the terms of our colleagues being transitioned from contract to permanent and pensionable terms. But this transition has only been done on the payslip. So we are asking Honorable Duale, still the Ministry of Health and the Department of Public Service and Commission, they still have some work to be able to do. And that is the work of ensuring these colleagues have been issued with the letters. Because when our colleagues, they have the payslip, which has been transitioned to permanent and pensionable term, and there's no supporting document, they cannot be able to be promoted in future. They cannot be able to go back to school in future. They cannot be able to even benefit from the financial institution. Because we know, as employees, one of the benefits that we get by having the permanent and pensionable term is for us to be able to secure some credits with the different institutions. This cannot be able to happen to our colleagues unless they have been given the appointment letters, which is confirming them to these new terms of permanent and pensionable terms. Also, we want to ask the Council of Governors to stop these sideshows. We know the national government, through the Office of the President, he gave a directive that at least the DORA to be increased so that they can be able to factor the payment for our colleagues who are working under UHC contracts. And for our colleagues to be transitioned to permanent and pensionable term, they only needed around 8.5 billion. And this has been provided within the calculations of the DORA. That's why if you look at this year's 2026, 2027,